Hello and welcome to This Board Game Life. I'm your host, Mark, and today I'm unboxing Fleet, the dice game from Eagle-Gryphon Games. Fleet, the dice game is an exciting new strategic roll and write dice game from the creators of Fleet. Fleet, the dice game, is heavier than many roll and write games and captures the tense, meaningful decisions of Fleet. This dice game is for 1 to 4 players. In this game, you are back in beautiful Ridback Bay to reap its rewards. The dice game takes place over 10 rounds, with each round having 2 phases, the boat phase and the town phase. In the boat phase, the active player rolls players plus 1 boat dice. In turn order, each player selects 1 die to use immediately. By selecting a boat die, they get to check off the matching boat type on their sheet, unlocking license powers, and the boat launches to catch fish. The die that remains after all players have selected is then used by all players. In the town phase, you roll town dice equal to players plus 1 boat die. Again, in turn order, each player selects 1 die to use immediately. In the town phase, you unlock special buildings in the wharf that grant bonuses, awesome ships in the harbor to earn points and catch more fish, or go to the market and gain income to generate bonus actions. The die that remains after all players have selected is then used by all players. Fishing occurs between phases in the even rounds, and the player with the most points at game end wins. Fleet the Dice game also features a fully integrated solo mode where you battle Captain Ruth to earn the most points and reap the rewards of Ridback Bay. This game is designed by Ben Pinchback and Matt Riddle. The art is by Marius Janasonis and Nolan Nasser. Published by Eagle-Gryphon Games in 2018. It's for ages 8 and up for 1 to 4 players. Takes about 30 minutes. And before, as always, I ask you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you'll know when we're dropping new content. All right, so let's take a pic, open up Fleet, and see what we've got. All right, we will zoom in. Whee! All right, so let's open her up and see what is in here. So I did get to play this recently with a couple other people, and I really enjoyed it. And this is something that I will give the solo play a try out and see what it's like. See if I can beat the solo mode. Come on. All right. $5 off orders over 30. I don't know if that coupon will still work because Eagle-Gryphon Games 2024. We're in 2025. You never know. It might. You can always try it if you want to go to Eagle-Gryphon Games and try that promo code. Maybe you get $5 off over 30. So if that doesn't work, maybe try EGG 2025. See if that gives you anything. All right. So just some little pamphlet with some of their other games. And that can go to the trash. We have a baggie. We have a rule book. So there shouldn't be a whole lot in here. I think it's probably some pretty brief introduction on what each phase is going to do. It's actually a pretty simple game to play. You're just doing bonuses and marking things off as you go and trying to get as many points as you can. Then there's the solo mode starting on page 10. And we have 12 pages total for the rule book. You do get 2 different sheets of paper. So you will have the fishing or the boat page, and then you do have the market and the harbor. And I do believe, I got to double check, but when we were playing, well, I was taught that the king crab were part of the harbor, but it looks like it's like almost meant to be part of the ocean out here. But I think it is because the king crab are not on the dice that you roll. But town phase, boat phase. Let's see. Wonder if they talk about that. Probably in here somewhere. But So yeah, so you basically are going to use both pages, and again, you'll do the boat phase first, then you come in here and do the town phase. Let's see, we've got these are probably for the campaign. There's some little markers here. Whoops. I don't know if you can. Then there's this. I'm going to assume these are for the solo game. Let me see if they talk about components in here. Probably got to go back to the solo because we didn't use these things. So in the solo mode, pencil score sheet. The captain does not receive. Roll one boat die. Determine your repair the boat. Place the 3 captain tokens on the shrimp, king, crab, and casino sections of the score sheet. Casino. Woo! Come back. We don't need that. So I'm gonna assume that that's what those are. These are the little tokens for that. The shrimp, the king crab, the shrimp, and the casino. Boop. I'm assuming it's basically you're probably putting them like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then I don't know. That might just be my first player marker. It actually doesn't list game contents. 3 captain tokens for solo play. So that's got to be those. 5 captain cards. I'm assuming this is a first player marker. 1 first player marker. That's got to be that. And no pencils. No pencils included. All right. So these cards are going to be for the solo game. So I'll just give you kind of a starts with 3 COD checks plus a completed salvage yard plus 1 VPR launch COD boat at the game. And there's all these different captain cards. Oh, okay. So then there's there's different like trophies that you'll put out. So I think I believe you shuffle these up and you'll place one out, and then like most buildings completed by game N gets like 5 points. First to activate 3 different level 2 licenses will get 5 points. You get these trophies. So those are a couple of trophies. There's cards for the solo game. And then we've got the dice. So you got 4 town dice. So they're going to show you this will be a wharf action. There's a harbor action, and there's a market action that you can. So if you have 4 people playing, you will roll all 4 of these dice and one extra of the boat action. So then you would basically, everybody picks, I want this, maybe somebody wants that, and then the other fourth takes this, and then everybody gets what's left. And then when you're fishing, same thing, you've got an extra. So you've got 5 boat dice. So not when you're fishing, you're doing the boat, but you'll do the same thing. So whoever is first player will pick the action. So they're either going to check off a cod, a box under the cod, a box under the lobster. Both of those are that. This one just means you're getting 3 coins, and at the bottom of the page. So you got coins and stuff down here. And over here you can check off as you're going through each round to keep track of what you're doing. And then this is how you score at the end of the game. Track your score there. So very simple game. Actually, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Rob mentioned, well, let me get back to my main camera. As Rob said on our podcast today, he's like, I got to get Fleet, the actual game. So I'll probably check out Fleet to see what that is all about. And I'll give it a look-see. And but yeah, that's Fleet, the dice game. Hope you enjoyed this very quick brief look at it. And again, if you wouldn't mind, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you'll never miss any new content. Again, thank you, and we'll see you at the table.